Hey, how's it going? This is Coach Terrence Wood with Before You Go Pro, and today is October 1st, 2018. I wasn't even planning on doing this video today. There's so many other things on my plate, but I had to take the time. I had to take the time to give props, love, good vibes to these two gentlemen. Coach VJ, Vance Joseph, the head coach for the Denver Broncos, and Coach Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. I love you two dearly. I don't think sometimes as coaches we know how much of an impact we have on a young man's life, but both of these guys were huge for me at a tough time in my career when I was in college. A lot of people don't know, but these guys are dear friends. They're former teammates. They're Buffaloes, go Buffs, University of Colorado alums. And not only were both of them players at Colorado, but both of them were phenomenal coaches as well. And that's when I had the opportunity to come across both of these gentlemen. Coach Bieniemy was our running back coach, and he was our special teams coach. This is a no nonsense guy. He's a Q dog, fraternity. So this is black or white with Coach Bieniemy. Either you're on his side or you're against him. He's either gonna kill you in a battle or he'll die for you. He's just that type of person, that type of loyal person, and just true pleasure to play for Coach Bieniemy. Luckily, he did like me, so I was always a part of his special teams groups, and he always made sure that there was a spot for me, and always encouraged me too. Here's something that you don't know about Coach Bieniemy. When I was playing, we had a fierce rivalry with the University of Nebraska. And at the time, you had to go through Nebraska if you wanted to win a championship. And when I played in the late 90s, early 2000s, the University of Colorado was in the Big 12. Well, my senior year, on my senior day, and it's actually in the book behind you, everything we wanted was on the other side of Nebraska. They were the number one team in the country, and we hadn't beaten them in 9 years. But years ago, Coach Bieniemy went to the University of Colorado, and they used to get past Nebraska every year. It wasn't a big deal to him. So when he became a coach at CU my senior year, he totally changed the mentality centered around Nebraska. But the 2 weeks leading up to the Nebraska game, because we always had a bye week before Nebraska, and we always played the day after Thanksgiving. It was a huge game. The 2 weeks leading up to that game, you could not wear red in our athletic facility. If Coach Bieniemy saw you wearing red, ironically, he's a Kansas City Chiefs coach. He's wearing red all day. But in college, if Coach Bieniemy saw you wearing red during Nebraska week, you would probably have to fight that man. But like I said, it was out of love. It was out of camaraderie. It was out of the fact that he is uber competitive. But he totally changed our mentality centered around Nebraska. I'm a big believer that this doesn't happen.
Sacramento, Bobby's letting it go to the end zone. It's a touchdown! 62. That's the most points ever given up by the Nebraska South goalpost is on its way down. Black and gold all over the field as the Colorado Buffaloes have beaten the Huskers 62-30.
If it wasn't for Coach Bieniemy, because we had some of the best running backs in the country, and wherever he has coached, he has always been at the top or the top running back coach in the world. I believe he's the top running back coach in the world. He's coached guys like Adrian Peterson, Jamal Charles, Maurice Drew when Coach Bieniemy was at UCLA. All of our running backs were big-time running backs. Chris Brown, Cortland Johnson, Bobby Purify. So this guy is the best running back coach in the world. But right now, tonight, he's an offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, and I know he's going to do well. Part of the reason why they're having so much success, you guys, is because people put it all on the line for Coach Bieniemy. You know, they have tons of talent with the Kansas City Chiefs, but talent doesn't mean nothing if you guys don't play for each other and you're not bought into the scheme. So the Kansas City Chiefs are for real, not only because of the talent, but because of Coach Bieniemy having a lot of fingerprints on that offense right now. Now, with Coach VJ, the head coach of the Denver Broncos. Coach VJ, love you to death, man, and just really think the world of you. Coach VJ was actually my defensive back coach, and he was the assistant coach my junior year and senior year, the assistant DB coach. I can tell you guys face to face right now, I probably wouldn't have finished my career as a Colorado Buffalo if it wasn't for Coach VJ. You know, he fed into me. Like I said, sometimes as coaches, we don't know how what we say or what we do with a player at a particular time can be so profound. There were times I didn't believe in myself that Coach VJ, Coach Vance Joseph believed in me. There were times where maybe he pulled me aside and let me know what other coaches were saying behind closed doors about me, just to give me some insight or to give me another way to look at something or to make sure that I'm focused and on my game. I probably wouldn't have even hit the field my senior year if Coach VJ didn't vouch for me. So both of these gentlemen need to be applauded and commended, for one, because not too many people that look like them and look like me get the type of opportunities to be offensive coordinators and head coaches in the NFL. And for both of them, it's well deserved. So I want to applaud them for that. But also, I just want to say thank you, gentlemen, for the way you've touched my life when I was younger, and some of the values and things that you taught me, I still carry on to this day and help our young men with before you go pro with, and also carry into my family and the way I go about my life. Both of these guys are family people. They've got their fathers, but just exceptional coaches, you guys. You're exceptional coaches. And wins and losses, I know, mean a lot in the NFL, but you're winning regardless of what your record is this year. And I want to thank you too, and get after it tonight. I guess I'm rooting for a lot of points and both of you guys to win in some format. But love you guys. Go Buffs, go Chiefs, go Broncos. Coach VJ and Coach Bieniemy, you guys are the best. Go get them.